would you say the big things are that affect their premium?
Well, I think it's far more complex than they would want to even think about, and I think that's what makes it confusing. And I think simplifying it is best. Because, most of the times they'll have a friend that'll have a rate. Hey, I got a friend that's got a rate and he's paying a lot less than me and he's got the same truck. What's going on? And so I'll have to say, well, there's a lot to that. And, the factors they need to think about, number one, and these are in no particular order, their credit score does play a role in their rate, their DOT scores and how they get inspections and what those inspection scores look like in each individual area of those inspection scores. Their accident history plays a role, their driver history, if even their personal driving records matter. They get a ticket, they have an accident, that can follow them. And then their loss history that follows that DOT, their business. And then also the thing that a lot of people don't think about is where they live. That zip code has rates tied to it. And sometimes if there's more accidents in a given year or two in that zip code, rates will go up just in that area. That's why parking, where they park their truck or garage their truck, is also of huge importance. And so sometimes there's some things in there that we can actually help them work on and balance to actually get the best rate. And so they'll take all these factors, the insurance carriers do, and they will merge them into some information. And they'll have most carriers have at least 6 tiers of rating, meaning someone may get the very best, cheapest tier of rating. But if one or two of these factors that we talked about is off or not as, optimal, they'll go down a level or two. And if a lot of them are off, they'll get the very worst rate.
Yeah.
And there can be a place where things are so bad that the insurance carrier will say, well, we're just not renewing you because it's just not worth our risk.
Yeah.
And so they'll get off that policy. But there's a lot of things that can affect that rate for them.
Yeah. I think what you said right now is risk. I think a lot of people don't understand that we understand because we're in the business is that a carrier is looking at what are the chances that there may be a claim,
Yes.
which is the risk. And so, like you said, driving record's a big deal because if you're a reckless driver, you've had too many accidents, then you're risky for me.
Yes. And
your credit score is bad, meaning you don't pay your bills on time, so you may lapse, and there may be, like
extra cost for the carrier for sure.